What's poppin', Trill Nation?
It's Ash.
It's your boy Jordan.
It's your girl Alysha.
And we are the Ben Trill Podcast.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about why daughters gravitate more to their fathers and why sons gravitate more to their mothers.
All right,
let's get into it. Which one you want to talk about first?
We're talking about girls.
Okay, we can talk about, girls and their fathers. So I can start with saying basically how automatically, for daughters, their father is their first guy in their life. So that's one reason.
It should be. In some cases, should be.
We should be.
We don't.
But let's just talk about just in general. Dad set an example for future relationships, even if it's non-romantic or romantically. Dads are super protective, so you feel safe. So any daughter who feels safe around like a male, and that's their father is their protector, so that's just how they feel. I have a more understanding with my dad as far as like me and my mom clash heads a lot because we're more alike as far as certain things. So I'll say something and she'll criticize it, but if I talk to my dad and ask him a question, he'll try to see all the other aspects around it and try to actually talk to me instead of lecturing me.
Like, he's more of like, if we do something wrong, he'll actually like talk to us and understand it. My mom's like, she just gets straight to the point, like
lectures.
Yeah, that's it. So
you don't like that, or you like the?
It's just like because like, you know how when two judgmental people like clash, you know how when people like, because my mom is like she's like us. She's loud and just like she say anything out her mouth, and we just clash heads because we're just alike. So that's why we kind of like sometimes we don't get along as much. Like,
but I also see that. Okay, you talk.
No, go.
I also see that. Like, my behavioral traits come from my dad. Like, my mom says it all the time. So that's why I gravitate towards him, because I like when I'm trying to talk to you about something, and it doesn't even say if I did anything wrong. I did something right or something. She sometimes still, like, I love my mom, but she still finds something to say that's like, oh my God, really? I didn't want all that right now. I just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Type stuff. And
she don't really get to that point. Like, she just says a whole
What do you mean get to that point?
Like, when she talks, like, she'll add more. Like, say if we do something, she'll add more to that, like, situation, if it's a situation, instead of, like, it's like, okay, like, let's find a solution to that problem.
And see, I'm the opposite. Like, my mother, she, like, explains, and I feel like I've learned more from that aspect.
Yeah.
While my dad, he's kind of me, straight to the point. And then sometimes it's like, you want a little more reinsurance, used to say. But, like, so that's why I feel like...
Like, you want to have a conversation.
Yeah. And sometimes I try to do that, too, but I guess it's just, like, straight to the point with everything.
Yeah. No
in between. So I get what you're saying about that.
Yeah.
But do you ever feel like sometimes, like, you're open to your dad, you can go to him about things?
Yes, I'm more open. Like, I can go to her. Like, I feel like my mom has a wall up sometimes. Like, she has her wall up. And I just be like, can I just talk to you? And
that's how I feel with my dad, too. I think it just come from, like, the same gender, so they know
that's
what
to expect.
Yeah. But for dads, I know how, like, they probably feel like, they want your expectations to be like their standards and stuff like that. So they're trying to make you into that man, how they are and stuff. That's like our mom. Like, she wants us, because my mom, she's like independent. She's a strong woman. So like she wants us to grow up that same way. But it's just, I don't know. It's like, how girls, they're more argumentative, and we like just. Yeah, we're more argumentative.
It's like talking, your
girlfriends and stuff like that. We'll clash. That's how it is with my mom. So I'm like, okay, I need to talk to my dad.
Like, once y'all start arguing, it just
or we get in an argument with my mom. My dad's the one to like break it up. He'll come in and say, okay, like he'll see the sides and make everything peaceful and save the day like that.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like same thing with my dad too. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a guy thing. I think it's like. Not saying a guy thing. I think it's like a gender.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Divide.
Yeah. So with a guy with their moms, I feel like their moms kind of like they're the listeners. Like they listen to you, and just like what you said, they listen to you. They're trying to teach you to how to express yourself, how to express your emotion. Because women are more emotional, and so they want to see that side of you. So that's why they're open.
And so that's different. Like my mom is not like that.
Really? That's how I see it.
My dad is more emotional.
Okay.
Like growing up, actually neither were strict because we were pretty free. Like my parents, it's just like basics. Don't do this. Don't do that. It wasn't like so you can't go and do this. But I feel like more so like me want to go like if you're feeling sad or something, like my dad.
You would go to your dad?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my best friend.
That's so different though because I like
I
most
see so many moms.
Like my mom is my best friend too. Like I said, I'm close to both of them. They had an open relationship with like an open door from like a young age. Like anything happens, come to us. Like an open door. Like I can tell them things. Like I tell my friends, I don't feel any judgment.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's hard for me to say which one is more so because it's like both.
No, I get it. No, it's things that I can like tell either one more than the other. But as far as like at the end of the day, I am a daddy's girl. Like my mom says it now. But like, what about for guys? So you feel like the sons, their mom is their first lady in their life as well. Yeah. So their moms nurture them, care for them,
trying to teach you how to treat them,
and more gentle. But what's crazy to me is there's some women who raise their sons to be respectful and stuff to women, but some of them don't. Like, they don't.
It's like
some people
they love their mother, but don't love their
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, would you do those things that you do to other women to your mother?
To your
right? Like you wouldn't want your mother to be treated like that. So why do you treat girls like that? So
but sometimes no. But I think that goes into it as well. Cause I've heard sometimes, like for example, say if a son treated his mom, respect, he's a mama's boy, but his girlfriend or whatever, or girls he talks to, he doesn't really treat them that well. But then when he talks to his mom about it, his mom is like, has his back.
Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Now I can understand when the mother's not in the household.
That's what I'm saying. But I think it's because the mother, she wants to be like, she's the number one. And that's how she
There's
wants to
no competition.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, it's hit and hit on that one. I don't know.
Like when you get married too, you gotta decide. Like him.
Yeah, that's how it is. Because dating a mama's boy is kind of it's like.
Is it hard or bad?
It's not hard.
It's harder because it's like.
No, I want them to love their mom.
Yeah,
but it's harder because it's like if you do get married, like how you're supposed to come first, kind of like.
It is. I mean, that's what it is.
And it's like, are you ever gonna not
choose
let
me
go?
For once, though. Yeah. You gotta choose.
It's like dating a girl that's daddy's girl. To me, I feel like it would be hard.
That's not hard at all. No. That's not hard at all. Like,
but boundaries definitely.
That too.
Yeah.
No boundaries. Yeah, I would feel like I would be scared of that.
Like straight boundaries,
but
early.
But that's why I know my boundaries and I know things, and I look for futures in that guy because of my dad.
Yeah. So do you feel like parents are more stricter like on boys than girls? Like say.
I think it's more on girls.
Oh yeah, girls.
I don't know about. I feel
like it's slowly changing.
No, it's girl. We grew up like that.
No, I'm not saying like not letting you do that. I'm just talking about like.
Yes.
Actually, I can say that because I can see a difference how my parents and my sister compare my brother.
That's what I'm talking about because you have a sister and you have like, and then how they treat you. So I want to know like how it is.
Because my sister were older, so it's like a big gap.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I can see what I remember. It was like kind of like can't say this, do this, wear this, listen to this, stuff like that. My brother and I growing up was like, okay, do it in moderation, or don't. I don't want to see it. With her was like,
I don't want to see it, or don't do it. Or my dad was like staying up late to make sure we come in, or be overprotective of, I'll be sometimes even bring someone home because I'd be like, oh God, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
bro,
too.
Oh no!
That my dad got my location.
I said, he do. He'd be like,
my dad would say,
"You're here."
Yeah, we'll come in and he would say, "What you guys do?" And we'll just say like general stuff. And then what if we leave out
the text messages?
Yeah,
where you at? Or a call? Yeah.
Well, my dad calls me like in college. He calls me like every
24/7.
That's a good thing.
No, I love it.
That's fine.
I love talking
to my
because
dad. Okay, so say my mom gets mad at that. My dad like. I call him, but like he calls me more when we're in college. Like he calls us 24/7 every single night. My mom be like, "Oh, I haven't talked to you in a week. Why don't you call me?" I'm like, "My daddy calls me." So it's like
she gets mad when she knows she finds out things afterwards.
And we tell our dad more things. And when we tell, like when something like a situation in college happens or something, we go and
vent to him.
And she's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And I'm like.
I thought I only.
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it's just.
If I work all
like
day and go to school, and my dad calls me, he'll call me on lunch break. Hey, what's going on? We'll talk. My mom text me, why you didn't call me today?
Why you didn't tell me this? And I'm like, oh, she's like, no one tells me. I'm like, it's not really like that.
So it's just different. It's just gender, like stereotypes, bro.
And what they expect, because they've been in that point too.
So, all right, let's get into your tea time.
Tea time.
Because you know what type of tea is my tea?
What you sipping on?
I would say it's more like on the. I don't know if it's spicy. I think I call it spicy.
Spicy. Okay.
Spicy.
Okay.
All right.
So basically, I wanted to talk about I wanted to jump to something like the entertainment. So basically, there's this couple. So the name is Safari. He's from Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood.
That's my guy. I love Safari.
And Erica Mena was from Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. So basically, at the end of the
right? I'm sorry.
Yes, they were engaged too.
Yeah, they were.
She's the one with Sin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me finish. So basically, at the end of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Safari ended up being single at the end of the season, in which that was in the middle of November.
Yeah.
So then, so apparently they've been dating. They appear to be dating according to this Instagram picture on Erica Mena's page. She posted it on December 19th. That's a little bit before Christmas, right? So Safari ended up proposing on Christmas. So that's in the same month.
Yeah.
They made new each other.
So
they did. They
but I'm saying still So do you think it was too soon to be getting married? Do you think it's a joke for press? Do you see it lasting?
Okay, I can speak on that a little bit. I feel like because they had a show.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Why?
You said you want to speak on it. Go ahead. I want to hear your opinion.
Because in the beginning, what show was it called when they both was on that show? It was like a scary show.
Oh, I can't.
Dang it!
It was a scare tactic. Something like
something like that. It was on
That's when they first
met. VH1. And they were both on the show together. They were really close on the show, so they were best friends. So I thought that they were just that just carried along, and they made it might have been talking on the low. And then I think it's too soon to get married, but I just feel I
don't think they were talking on the low for that long, because even in the show, Safari would say he was still trying to find his wholesome lady and stuff like that. Well, that's what we were talking to my best friend about it. And do you feel do you feel since he always dates girls like that, do you feel you see it lasting? Because
I can't say.
Somebody.
I can't say
that.
I don't want to say it's not gonna last. I don't want to justify this relationship. Because I feel if they let them continue.
But it happened right after. No, it's not, because I think they're cute, but I don't think their relationship. I just feel
So she's gonna be paying for his hair plugs?
Huh?
She's gonna be paying for his hair plugs.
Maybe, but it happened right after Sin and Joe Biden got engaged.
A lot of people got engaged and proposed. A lot of people got engaged. It was who got
Jada Wayne.
Yeah,
that's
little baby.
Little baby.
A lot of people got engaged on Christmas. I thought that was cute, but yeah, I'm not gonna say that they won't last. I don't know. You never know. Hopefully they do.
It's just so weird.
It is weird. It's weird,
because I was just whoa.
So what if you had a friend, y'all that situation, y'all were friends for a while, and he just proposed to you at the blue. Y'all never dated.
It depends on how close we are.
Y'all were good friends, and y'all never would
dated.
Yeah.
I feel but the best that best friend relationship is the best relationship,
because that's what I'm saying.
Because you need do you want that? Do you need that title of dating?
No, you don't. You don't. That's why I said if they were best. We never. The thing about it is we don't personally know how their relationship was. All I saw was
just what you're saying.
So it's
no one even knew they were dating. Yeah. And then I think it was so weird for public, because it was no one knew they were dating, so they just came out and got engaged. So everyone was hating on their relationship. So they were a topic of all the couples in the world. Literally everyone. They said they were even on the news because people were talking so much mess about them.
I won't be petty though. Is she an upgrade from Nikki?
No. I like both, but I do know
I like them in different ways, because they're two different people and they're so different. So I can't.
I just love me some Nikki, because I loved her first.
But I love Erica. I like her attitude. I do.
I know, but I love Nikki first.
Oh, I love Sin.
Sin is dope.
Bro, she's so funny. I just love her. But
she's an entertainer.
Yeah. But yeah, we're wrapping it up. So that was a good conversation.
It was. Thank you for tuning in again.
Thank you.
To the Been a Trip podcast. In the link below, we're going to have our anchor. Our social medias account. A link to our last video. Go watch our last video.
That too.
Subscribe, like, anything else I'm missing?
Comment. Yep.
Ooh.
And
All right.
all that.
All
All right.
All right. Peace.